The NBA season is now fully on, and a lot has happened. Have you been keeping up? The Celtics are looking like the best team, while the Knicks seem to be struggling with Julius Randle not giving his best effort. Plus, there was a crazy moment when someone punched Draymond Green in the groin. The NBA also started its much talked about in-season tournament, but it got off to a rocky start with games being played in less than ideal conditions. One of the most exciting developments is the arrival of Victor Wembanyama, a 19-year-old rookie for the San Antonio Spurs, who stands at an impressive 7'4". NBA teams were so eager to draft him that some were intentionally losing games last season. Wembanyama's skills are extraordinary for a player of his size, and his ability to shoot, dribble, and pass, as well as his court vision and maturity, setting him apart. He can even defend the lane and block three-point shots, a rare combination that has scouts excited about his potential. What's really surprising is that despite his young age, Wembanyama is already showing that he might be one of the best players in the world. This could have huge implications for the future of basketball. The game that really showcased Wembanyama's talent was a recent road victory against the Phoenix Suns. Despite being just a rookie, he scored an impressive 38 points, leading his team to an unexpected win. What was most remarkable about this game wasn't just his stat line, but his performance in the fourth quarter. With the score tied at 116 and only 4 minutes remaining, Wembanyama completely took over the game. He scored 10 out of the next 12 points, dominating the court in a way that was truly astounding to watch. It was like watching an adult play against toddlers, except Wembanyama missed fewer shots and seemed much less tired. This incredible display came against the Suns, a team with championship aspirations, led by Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, two of the NBA's best and most experienced players who are likely headed to the Hall of Fame. Wembanyama's performance made these seasoned veterans look slow and small, especially Durant, who has made a career out of using his height advantage as a sharp shooter. "He's different," Durant said after the game. "When he raised and shot the ball, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be close to this. He's going to be a problem, man." Just 5 games into Wembanyama's career, Kevin Durant, one of the greatest NBA players ever, was absolutely amazed by him. NBA observers have been stunned all week. Tom Ziller from the Good Morning It's Basketball newsletter wrote, "What we're seeing is unlike anything the league has experienced in the specifics, and is extremely rare in the generalities of a rookie big man changing the game by his mere presence." Longtime NBA reporter Tom Haberstroh pointed out that Wembanyama scored more points in his first 5 games than any rookie since Michael Jordan. And the thing about Wembanyama is that he's improving at warp speed. The most incredible part is that Wembanyama is just getting started. At only 19 years old, he's already one of the top 10 players in basketball, and likely he'll only get better from here. When Jordan was 19, he was in college. When LeBron was 19, he was a younger player on a struggling team. When Larry Bird was 19, he was working odd jobs in Indiana. Wembanyama is already dominating the best basketball players in the world, and he's still learning and growing. What we're witnessing is not like Jordan or LeBron. It's more like Babe Ruth, who redefined baseball for generations to come. Before Ruth, only 2 players had hit more than 20 home runs in a season. Ruth hit 54 and then 59, and within 5 years, other players were hitting 30 or 40 regularly. Sometimes it takes someone showing a new way to change a sport forever. As Giannis Antetokounmpo, himself a remarkable athlete, said when he first saw Wembanyama, "I've never seen this before in my life. I believe in 2045, everybody is going to look like Victor." Giannis and many others said these things before Wembanyama came to the States. but watching him in these initial 2 weeks is experiencing something completely unprecedented, and he's going to get more impressive. Wembanyama will be the subject of discussion for the rest of our lives. This is the year everything changed. Watch the next Spurs games so you can say you were there when it all began. Victor Wembanyama made a splash in the NBA All-Star Weekend, debuting in the Rising Stars event to a warm reception when announced for Team Pau. He wasted no time making an impact, scoring the opening basket of the game in a slick pick and pop with the Warriors guard Brandon Podziemski. Despite a standout block towards the end, it was Matas Buzelis from G League Ignite who sealed the win for Team Detlef with a clutch baseline jumper, advancing them to the final against the eventual champions, Team Jalen. Wembanyama wrapped up the game with 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Reflecting on the game, Wembanyama expressed disappointment in not securing the win, but highlighted the thrill of competing against top-tier talent and playing alongside other gifted players. His standout performance comes at no surprise, as he currently leads all rookies in points per game, rebounds per game, total steals, blocks, and field goals, positioning him as a strong candidate for the NBA Rookie of the Year accolade. Bilal Koulibaly, Wembanyama's former teammate at Metropolitans 92 in France, praised his skills and impact on basketball in their home country, noting that Victor's success in the NBA has inspired many young athletes to take up the sport. Wembanyama is the most anticipated NBA player in recent memory, and he has lived up to every expectation. This doesn't come as a surprise for the 7'4" Frenchman, who will also participate in the Skills Challenge on Saturday night. He has always had ambitious goals and a unique mindset compared to other players. During his media availability on Friday, when asked what his 12-year-old self would say about making his first NBA All-Star weekend, Wembanyama confidently replied, "I would have said something like, why not earlier? What took you so long? When I was a kid, my goal was to make the 2016 Olympics with the French national team." So unfortunately, I'm a little late on that one. I already had high expectations for myself at a very young age. Trainer Tim Martin, who has worked with NBA stars like Dwayne Wade, Tyrese Maxey, and Trae Young, has been training Wembanyama since 2020. Martin quickly recognized Wembanyama's exceptional mindset and talent. In a November 2022 interview, Martin predicted Wembanyama's immediate impact in the NBA, stating, "If Victor were in the NBA today, he'd be the best defensive player in the league. On the ball, he can switch, drop down low, shoot the gap, and everything. He's probably altering 40% of the shots taken when he's on the court." He was spot on. Wembanyama leads all NBA players with 156 blocks in 49 games and tops all rookies with 56 steals. To put these numbers into context, Rudy Gobert, in his Defensive Player of the Year campaign in 2018, managed 129 blocks and 44 steals for the entire season. Wembanyama's achievements this season are unparalleled in the league. His approach to the game is incredibly systematic, and he's always in the moment. He dissects the game in a way that sets him apart from any other player I've worked with. Martin recently told Yahoo Sports he's focused on the process, understanding each step and what it will take to become one of the greatest players. That's where he learns the most. In his debut season with the Spurs, challenges have arisen. San Antonio boasts the third worst record in the NBA, and there are instances where his teammates struggle to find him for easy baskets. It could be tough for Wembanyama to remain present and grow gradually in a rebuilding team, instead of looking ahead to the potential of the franchise in a few years. Nevertheless, he seems equipped for this challenge. "I've been advised my whole life never to skip steps," Wembanyama said. "Right now, I'm just a student of the game. The expectations have been rising all season, so there's no need to change anything in my approach. I hope this continues in years to come, because we aim to reach the playoffs soon and win." Wembanyama is currently averaging 20.5 points, 10.5 rebounds, 3.3 blocks, and 3.2 assists in 28.4 minutes per game. He achieved his second triple-double of the season in a victory over the Toronto Raptors on February 12th, scoring 24 points, grabbing 14 rebounds, and blocking 10 shots in just 29 minutes of play. I never expected him to achieve this much while playing under 30 minutes per game, Martin remarked. No one could have predicted this, and that's what makes him unique. For Victor to achieve what he's doing in under 30 minutes a game, that's unprecedented. As Wembanyama continues to make waves in the NBA, his impact on the game is undeniable. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Until next time.